Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. It's Chrissy Sawyer here. Welcome back if you're an existing sub, and if you're a newbie, it's great to have you here. So Aquarius, what I want to do is, because I've been talking in my most recent videos about this gateway moment that we're standing in, and so the video about the teen rising to a queen, that's coming into sovereignty, that's coming into the higher mind, and learning how to ride a bigger bike, really. So I want to kind of peep through the gateway or into the gateway just to see if I can bring through anything that's going to help us navigate what seems to be a paradigm shift, like now. It's happening now. Okay, so I've set up my new little area, which will grow from here. But I've put some of my favorite books. So if I'm ever guided to read a little passage, I will do. So today what I'd like to do is just read you a few words from the Book of Dharma by Simon Haas, double A, Haas. And chapter 4, interesting, 4, structure, masculine. Where there is Dharma, there is victory. You will understand what that means. Life is more than the duration between birth and death. It also has a hidden dimension, Dharma. By our actions and thoughts, we move up or down this vertical dimension. It would not be incorrect to call the dimension of Dharma the dimension of divinity. Dharma elevates and ennobles us. It lifts us from the level of the ordinary and manifests the godlike within us. We are impoverished as human beings when we focus on the horizontal dimension of duration and lose sight of the vertical dimension of Dharma. I find that fascinating in terms of the first few cards that have come out, which are very Dharma-y. Okay, so let's speak into these. So I pulled you out a couple of crystal mandalas and a few activations, because it seems to be what we're going through. So the crystal mandala acceptance. Acceptance. Archangel Anael and pink calcite. We bring you the gift of acceptance. Rather than encouraging a situation to remain the same, the gift of acceptance empowers you to move through an experience, uncovering the opportunity for personal growth and spiritual development that may be at first hidden behind a challenging set of circumstances. Okay, so cue the 5 of Wands, cue the 7 of Swords, cue the chaos and conflict cards. I'm joking about this because they're coming out in so many readings at the moment. So what this is telling me is that to access your Dharma, you've got to go through the chaos and conflict. That I'm going to leave it there and keep it super simple. You remember I always say, as we bring the light in, it's going to hit every layer of resistance and untruth and self-deception that's within us. And there's nothing malicious about self-deception. It's just the truth that we've learned to tell ourselves so we can live in this very controlled, sometimes narrow world. Okay. So acceptance of what is, even if what is chaos and conflict. Okay. Because Aqua babies. Aqua, it says here, so it's true. This energy is freedom loving. Well, I don't know an energy that's freedom loving that wants to get plowed into chaos and conflict. So you might want to escape that. Yeah. By being idealistic. and rebellious, because we've got Uranus coming in, aspecting today's moon. Aspecting today's moon. Uranus is rebellion. And Aquarius is the rebellious. So, careful. 35. Interesting. Oh, come on, page. Thank you. Right, this is interesting. So the first card was acceptance. She said in her patronizing voice. And the second one is, so it shall be. If I'm in chaos and conflict, so it shall be. But you get a diamond to do that with, darling, so you can look fabulous while you do it. So, Ascended Master Babaji and Diamond, we bring you the blessing of so it shall be. There are times when you will go through your life journey without any sign of what is going to happen. You may be working hard to heal an issue or build your dream and not really know if you are ever going to be successful. You might hope for the best, but not know whether you should really expect the worst. You may sense the universe is asking you to trust in how things are going to turn out, and yet giving up your uncertainty is difficult. That usually means total and uncompromising commitment is difficult too. Where there is uncertainty, there is often hesitation and procrastination. I know that. I feel that sometimes. Spirit doesn't want you to miss out on your dreams because you lack faith and therefore are holding yourself back from going for it with all you have within. I'm going to end it there. All you have within at the moment is a very friendly Uranus. So there is that kind of go get 'em tiger energy. Oh, just excuse me 1 minute. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm simultaneously uploading as I'm recording because I'm amazing. So it shall be. Be with what you're with. Okay. So we have acceptance and so it shall be. Okay. That's that. And I tell you, if this isn't the perfect Aquarian card for right now, get grounded. Aquas can fly so high. They are just the most insightful people I've ever met. So courageous, so razor sharp. Oh, I love the mind of an Aquarian. I just love the mind of an Aquarian. Fantastic. So we have the root chakra here. Okay. The frequency of the root chakra. The red flower of life stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Now, we're paradigm building at the moment. So what do you think is happening to our root chakras? That's the foundation of what we stand on. Well, you know, we're reworking them, getting them closer back to the original blueprint where we don't have to worry about safety and security. Imagine a world like that. Okay. So try this. Take a moment to mentally scan your body and then view all around, all the way down. How does it feel? Is there anything it wants to tell you? How grounded do you feel? How deep do your roots go? Do you feel connected to Earth? Do you feel connected to the cosmos? Contemplate your connection to the physical plane. When was the last time you walked barefoot outside? Okay, so give some thought to grounding. Okay, because these energies at the moment are really expansive. wow, hugely expansive. The Ophiuchus reading that I've just done was off the charts. So to go through that energy ungrounded is going to be somewhat unsettling. So yeah, Aqua's, you know, I don't know what's going to come out in the tarot. I've not pulled any other cards, but if this is a precursor to what's to come, then it looks like moving into a place of acceptance of what's to come is going to help you and stand firmly rooted. So it might be that you're also going through some big change. Okay. The next card is coherence. You know, and if you freeze frame just for a moment and expand this picture and just gaze at it and let the mind go. Notice what thoughts come. Notice what feelings come. Notice what happens in the heart, in the mind. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Wow, that's fascinating. That's fascinating. So in the Ophiuchus reading, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the card about rebuilding Lemuria it's building heaven on earth. And this is saying the same in that sacred 13, divinely feminine number. So this is talking about, it's basically saying get out of your head, actually. It's saying get out of your head, get into the body and align the heart with the mind, because you know when you go up into that electric aqua energy, it can be very easy for you guys to become unplugged and just go higher and higher, which is great. That's a fun time, but how can you bring that down if you're not grounded and rooted like Kundalini straight into the earth? How are you going to bring that? How are you going to harness that and give it context and build it in the world? Okay. In the energy of Aquarius, it can be a joyride. Absolutely. You know, I speak from experience of loving intellectual minds, loving that higher mind, conversations that can go anywhere. But, you know, how's that going to serve the collective? It can be a joyride, absolutely. But here now, in this gateway energy, what are you pulling in and how are you pulling it in? This is a beautiful card. I think I know what you're pulling in. I could be wrong. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so this is coming in on a 44-8. Second time that number has been out. This is unity consciousness. This is Christ consciousness. This is talking about. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other. So that's called empathy. To our planet, it's connectedness to earth, base, root chakra, and to the whole of existence. So this is cosmic alignment to the universal self. So not very big then. Wow, that's some huge energies. Try this. Close your eyes and breathe. Can you feel your connection to source? You feel it at the edges of you. Can you feel the edge of your aura? Would be a good question. Can you feel where your third eye is open to. Can you feel your crown and your heart? If you come in, can you feel that? Can you feel your body, your energy? Walk outside and try to feel that connection to the plants and the trees around you. Everything on this planet is made of the same universal loving energy source. Can you feel that universal love? That's a great question. When you touch an animal, when you stroke an animal or cuddle a baby, when you hug a tree or play with a child, try it today. Connect. Connect. Okay, so they're your foundation messages. Right, let's bring that again. Let's bring that right down in now with the tarot and see, where is this going, please? Can you bring through the storyline, please, for Aquarius for May in this gateway energy? What's the storyline? Thank you. Staying. So, Six of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pence in reverse. Feels a bit stubborn, a bit disappointed with your lot. There's a part of me that wants to fling these cards across the room. Frustration, bit of anger, bit of lack thinking, heaviness in my heart. Okay, thank you. What are these? Wow. You are not grounded. Sorry to be directive. So we've got Two of Wands energy with the Two of Coins in reverse. So this is like that moment after the inspiration lands, after that, you know, when the Ace of Wands brings in the fire of that initial passion, and then you're kind of moving into the Two, and the Two is the sensitivity of where's the north and south on this, where's the achievable and the unachievable, where's the light and the shadow in this. It's feeling into the extremities of it, and it can sometimes throw us into a bit of, well, kind of overwhelm that presents itself as procrastination. And so we're going to this gazing thing. It might be a bit of overwhelm, a bit of what do I do next? God, let me just try and read that the right way. I can't read that upside down. I'm going to get a clarifier. That card isn't really speaking to me, reversed or the right way up. Can I have a clarifier, please, for the Two of Pentacles? You know that moment when I said there's a part of me that could just toss these cards across the room? It's that energy that's coming out. So here's, right, what did I say? Five of Wands. Yeah, there's just a kind of, what is the energy? I don't care. Is it that? I don't care. Sod it all. Is it that? I feel quite angry here. Because the right way up, this literally could mean, you know, the brain ache of study. But the other way up could be obsession almost. Comparing yourself with another, following another, obsessing about another. I don't know what this is. Well, I'm going to need more, please. Okay. Are you in or are you out? That's what that's saying. Are you in or are you out? In the material world, are you in or are you out? There's the mental. I know it's wands, I know it's fire, ignore that. This is mental confusion. Indecision. It's not confusion, it's indecision. And this is, are you in or are you out? And that might be leading to a wee bit of overwhelm, which is making you want to toss the cards across the room. What's this underlying energy? You're not grounded. You're not grounded. Enough procrastinating. Enough procrastinating. You might be robbing yourself of a good opportunity here. You're avoiding change. Can you sense? Oh, of course you can. You're Aquarius. You're brilliant. I bet you can sense this change coming in. Hang on. Hold the phone. What was your reading for last month? Aqua. Poised to birth. Okay, Aquarius, we're in the birthing energy. We're birthing. So what's making you? Oh, I feel for you now. I do, I feel for you now. Yeah, I want to reach out and just squeeze your arm. It'll be all right. Yeah, avoiding, dreading, delaying that tower moment, which you so brilliantly know is coming in. It's a self-deception. And this is, because the right way up, this is beautiful. Rest, replenishment, resting the mind. Resting the mind, but the other way up could just be, it's like that energy. It's just going round and round and round. I cannot stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. Get rooted. Align the heart with the mind. In the head, there are only questions. In the heart, there are only answers. Bring those guys together, create a conversation. Boom. Bring those guys together and create a conversation. The Hierophant has the marriage license. Okay. Enough. Do what's right for you. And you'll know it. Okay. So how is Aquarius going to break through this energy? How can we squeeze Aquarius on the arm and tell them it's all going to be good? Oh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, darling. It's going to be much more than good. Oh, it's going to be much more than good. We're going to put those two together, just in case you've forgotten. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth, Queen of Manifestation. She doesn't get in a flap, but it doesn't mean she's never busy. She brings love to the mind. That's what it is. Her heart is in alignment with her mind. She creates with this kind of grounded dignity. Feel into that energy and see if you can harness it. And tap it within. You'll have this energy within. She's got it. She's not worried. She's confident, strong, courageous, without a trace of arrogance. She's dignified, intimidatingly so. That energy is going to help you move through it. That is what pulling the heart into the mind is going to look like. That is what coming into balance and coming into acceptance, because, you know, for you to get these two cards together, acceptance and so it shall be, it might be awful what you have to accept. It might literally be the end of a marriage and the splitting of assets, which is horrendous in anybody's life. So I absolutely get why, you know, in or out, make a decision. Crazy mind energy, avoiding this tower moment. I totally get it. So there's the squeeze on the arm. You can do this. You can do this. Thank you. That was a really beautiful message. Yeah, let's, what's the underlying energy? Okay. Ah, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, wow. King of Swords reversed. Get into the emotions. See how this kind of becomes water when we tip the card upside down. You know, up here he's quite aloof, very cognitive. He's transcendent of his emotions, which is great if you're building, you know. But if you're going through some kind of something where you have energies and emotions to process, you're going to need to tip him upside down, get him into his King of Cups. Get him into his emotions. Because look what that brings. Abundance, fecundity, an endless supply, endless. You have everything that you need. To birth the new. Not quite there yet, but this is the beginning of a new cycle. This is a new soul journey. See Aries, watch Aries. Aries reading was huge. Okay, so we're sorting all of this lot out, whatever is going on for you, Aquarius. You're getting ready to build your new flower of life. How amazing. Okay. Underline card. I feel for you. I can feel this energy. I feel angry and heartbroken all at the same time. Angry and heartbroken. It feels unjust and needlessly cruel. So yeah, it's my arm squeeze. I want to hug you, Aquarius, whatever you're going through, guys. Okay, let's have a surrender card. Let's get Aquarius. Let's get that King of Swords into surrender. Let's get him lying back in a hammock. We don't need any of those. Thank you. Let's just have a card. One card, please. Thank you. Well, this throws a different light on it. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah, absolutely. You know how to get into this. You know. You're resisting. I'm sorry. I'm being really blunt with you now because you're not listening. I'm being really blunt. You're avoiding the tower moment. Okay. Because this is intuitive. This is intuitive. And your surrender card is about the intuition. And you're Aquarius. So, you know, my sweeping generalization, Aquarius, is the most intuitive sign of the zodiac. Well, you are. Are you listening? Because the intuition is going to come and help you through this. Okay. Bringing it down into the body, building it, listening, making the changes. There might be small changes. Can you tune into your inner voice, please? I'm just going to hold that up. Can you tune into your inner voice? Can you be aware of any gut feelings, flashings, knowings, or aha moments? Can you be aware of your inner guidance? And can you root it? Bring it in. Okay. Because, look, you know, this some beautiful, playful, this is creation, energy. Creative energy. Can you take a break from overthinking? Oh, God. Oh, sorry, I do love you, Aquarius, but why you're going through something. Can you take a break from overthinking, please? Can you do something fun, meaningless joy? Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. There's the frustration I was feeling. That, make it really easy, is the cure-all for that. But you have to lose yourself to that. You have to absolutely lose yourself. Not do it because it's on your tick list, not doing it because cognitively it makes sense. Disappearing into playtime. Okay. Take a break. What's really going to help you? And play. Meaningless. Meaningless. Don't expect anything from it. That will help you with your current frustration. Okay. Oh, Aqua Babies. Yep. You've got this. It may not feel like it, but you have got this. So, heart, mind, moderation. Okay. Bring the heart and the mind together. I know what I think, but how does it feel? Okay. So come into the body and get grounded. I love you. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you later on in the month. Take care. Lots of love.